Hey, what's up there, dudes? Let's go a little old school today with 7 reasons to try Alela Artful Provocateur. That's what this video is all about today. It's a beautiful schmum day morning. I've got hyenas cavorting all over the lawn today, fearless, not taking any guff from anyone. And that's better, Commander, brother. Alela was first printed at the head of a Brawl deck back when the first Eldraine set was printed in 2019. It's kind of an old school commander, but I feel weird saying 2019 is old school. What's a Brawl deck, you ask? Nobody even freaking knows anymore. Alela Artful Provocateur, 1 white, blue, and a black for a legendary creature, Fairy Warlock. It's a 2/3, has flying, death touch, and lifelink. Other creatures you control with flying get +1/+0. Whenever you cast an artifact or enchantment spell, create a 1/1 blue fairy creature token with flying. Rankle's games are child's play. My games will topple kingdoms. Reason number 1 to try Alela, you got some options here. Plays to a variety of archetypes, but I'm talking about the art, man. The original art, obviously the best with these thigh-high boots. You got the fairy wings out there, the diaphanous wings with the flowing accoutrements. We also have an old border version, very, very nice, and a couple secret layers. There's a punk rock version, kind of funky looking, with some Rumpelstiltskin looking version just getting up to shenanigans in the woods, I guess. Now listen, you can get this card for under $1. I think it's about 35 cents for one of these versions here. So there's reason number 2, budget. Any of the strats I detail here will be budget friendly, dude. And people love fairies, man. If you got a lady in your life that wants to play Magic the Gathering, there are a couple tribes you can get her into. You got your angels, you got your cats, and reason number 3 is fairies. Now there are of course some fairy synergies in these colors from some pretty amazing sets, like this beautiful 12-cent card right here, Obira, the Dreaming Duelist. It's not Elvira, dude. Elvira, that's a different video, brother. Blue and a black for a legendary creature, Fairy Warrior. It's a 2/2, has flash and flying. Whenever another fairy you control enters, each opponent loses 1 life. It's going to drain some people right out of the game, man. Dope card for a fairy deck if you want to go that way. And you got some fairy anthems here. This card is a little pricier, about $5 or so, and that's the Scion of Una. 2 and a blue, creature fairy soldier. It's a 1/1, flash flying. Other fairy creatures you control get +1/+1 and have Shroud. Nice little anthem there, and you're going to protect your commander with that Shroud, dude, but keep in mind, Shroud means you can't target them with stuff like auras and things like that as well. And of course, you have this literal legend, Tegwill, the Duke of Splendor. Listen, man, I wish somebody would call me the Duke of Splendor. People just say, there's just Nick, you know? They don't call me the Duke of anything. 1 blue and a black for a legendary creature, Fairy Noble. It's a 2/3, has flying and death touch. Other fairies you control get +1/+1, and whenever another fairy you control dies, you draw a card, lose 1 life. Nice little anthem there. Pays off your sacrifice outlets. Continuously making little tokens, casting artifacts, and sacrificing them can be very diesel. Alright, man, so Alela is making creatures every time you cast an artifact spell, and they get a nice little boost with that. Other creatures you control with flying get +1/+0. Now you know it's an artifact and loves those little tokens, man. That's reason number 4, vehicles. Vehicles are a tough archetype. They're a little underpowered compared to some of the non-sets you can get up to in Commander. That being said, it is supported enough at this point so as to be viable. It can be nuts to swang in with some of these big vehicles, and we get more every set. You have some great flying vehicles like the Weatherlight. 4 generic mana, legendary artifact vehicle. It's a 4/5, has flying, has crew 3. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a historic card from among them, put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. If you're building into vehicles, man, it shouldn't be too hard to luck into a historic card. I love this thing, man. It's cheap as hell, and it flies. And brother, I opened so much Baldur's Gate, and bangers like this were plentiful back in those days. Matter of fact, I opened a few of these cards. It was widely considered to be way under the radar. This card was like 30 cents when I opened it, but now it's like a $9 minimum. Nautiloid Ship, 4 generic mana, artifact, vehicle. It's a 5/5 flying, crew 3. When it enters, exile target player's graveyard. When this vehicle deals combat damage to a player, you may put a creature card exiled with this vehicle onto the battlefield under your control. It's a good card, man. Great card just to sprinkle in some mill decks. Goes wild in vehicle decks. Alright, listen, vehicles aren't doing it for you. Are you some kind of fetishist with a self-flagellation complex? Well, if you are, you have a reason number 5 here, and that's auras. White especially has some really good enchantment support with cards like SRAM and Core Spirit Dancer. You can build a pretty diesel creature with aura-based flying, death touch, lifelink. You got this 42-cent aura staple here, Sage's Reverie. 3 and away for an enchantment, enchant creature. When this aura enters, draw a card for each aura you control that's attached to a creature. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each aura you control that's attached to a creature. It's a great card, man. It's kind of reminiscent of all that glitters. That's a little 2-mana slapper too. And you got this old banger, Auramancer's Guise. 2 blue for an enchantment aura, enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 for each aura attached to it and has vigilance. There's some excellent removal options in these colors as well. And those are auras like Imprisoned in the Moon, man. This card is super cheap right now. Just stick some permanent under the moon. And of course, this beautiful card, the Oubliette. I've got a damn Arabian Nights version. It's all chewed up, dude. I think the former owner was a damn schnauzer, the way people chew up their cards out there. I don't understand it, dude. Back in the old days, people didn't understand these would be valuable someday. And that's reason number 6, Esper utility right there. You've got excellent removal options in these colors. And with every reprint, they get cheaper and cheaper. Anguished Unmaking, 1 white and a black, instant, exile target non-land permanent, you lose 3 life. What a damn banger, dude. Card is under $2 right now, which is crazy. I have 2 of those beautiful promos, and I'm sad that the reprints tank the value, right? No, because they haven't tanked the value, number 1. Number 2, I want excellent removal like this, cheap for all my bros like you. You also have some excellent board wipes in these colors. Of course, Toxic Deluge, 3 mana. As an additional cost to cast a spell, pay X life. All creatures get -X till end of turn. Card is about $6. One of my personal favorites, this old banger from Scourge. You got the Decree of Pain, man. You're drawing cards, you're cycling this thing. It's fantastic. And coming in at $3, you got Farewell. Listen, man, you have a deck that runs white. Grab this card for $3. There is very little to lose at this point, man. Just $3 for one of the best board wipes in the format. If this goes lower than $3, I'll eat my own hat. Alright, last reasons to try Alela here is flying and token synergies. This card happens to have both. You're dipping your toe in both realms like a Colossus spanning the Aegean Sea, and that's the Curiosity Crafter. 3 and a blue for a creature bird wizard. It's a 3/3, has flying. You have no maximum hand size. Whenever a creature token you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. It also flies, and that's serendipity, brother. And curiously, the Magic Fest version of this card is $1.50 for some odd reason. You have Sarah the Benevolent, 2 white legendary planeswalker. Sarah, creatures you control with flying get +1/+1 until end of turn. For the +2, -3, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying and vigilance. -6, you get an emblem with, if you control a creature, damage that would reduce your life total to less than 1 reduces it to 1 instead. Has loyalty 4. Weirdly expensive, yet also weirdly cheap card. Then you got this little banger right here, Sephara Sky's Blade. 7 mana, 4 white. Legendary creature, big old angel. It's a 7/7 flying and lifelink. But you may pay white and tap 4 untapped creatures you control with flying rather than pay the spell's mana cost. Other creatures you control with flying have indestructible. It's awesome, man. Listen, I was raised Catholic. If there's one thing you want to watch out for, it's the divine visitation. Just ask the Virgin Mary, brother. If 1 or more creature tokens will be created under your control, that many 4/4 white angel creature tokens with flying and vigilance are created instead. It's awesome, man. It's another reprint that gets blasted into cheapness all the time. Make those fairies into angels. So listen, man, put your pants on, all right? I know. You don't want to do it, but you got to do it. And go get a copy of Alela, brother. It's a dope-ass card, man. It's a dream machine. Nobody's ever going to guess what your deck is because it could be a 1,000 different things. That's the nature of the beast, and that's the beauty of Better Commander, brother. It's Beauty and the Beast out there. I love you guys. I hope you stay safe out there. Nikki G, Better Commander, signing off.